Dylan Carter's name is back in headlines after the young singer, who once moved every coach on The Voice with one emotional audition, died at just 24 years old. The clearest public picture now is not only the accident that ended his life, but the community, coach, and charity remembering what he meant beyond television. On Saturday, April 25, Dylan Carter died following a car accident in Colleton County, South Carolina. If you follow celebrity updates and verified entertainment stories, please subscribe, like, and share to support Starline Daily as we continue covering trending news with care and respect. The news was publicly confirmed the next day by Thomas Hamilton Jr., the mayor of Moncks Corner, where Dylan had been known as more than a performer. In his public tribute, the mayor described Dylan as a gifted singer who often entertained the community at town events, and said his kindness and charm had earned deep respect locally. Dylan had been scheduled to perform in Moncks Corner on Monday, April 27, making the timing even more painful for people who expected to see him on stage. Authorities also released details of a fatal single-vehicle collision in Colleton County that aligned with the reported accident. According to public reporting citing the South Carolina Highway Patrol, the crash involved a 2026 Tesla that left the roadway, struck roadside structures, and overturned before the driver was taken to a hospital, where the person later died. Early reports said the collision remained under investigation. For many viewers, Dylan Carter was first introduced nationally during season 24 of The Voice in 2023. He walked onto the blind audition stage as a 20-year-old singer from South Carolina and performed Whitney Houston's I Look to You, a song tied closely to his late mother Julie, whose death he had spoken about publicly during the show. That audition became one of the season's most emotional moments. Reba McEntire, Niall Horan, John Legend, and Gwen Stefani all turned their chairs for him, giving Dylan a 4-chair turn. But the performance was remembered for more than the competition. It was remembered because Dylan sang with visible emotion, and because the song carried a family meaning he had explained openly to the coaches. When it came time to choose a coach, Dylan selected Reba McEntire. At the time, he said he felt drawn to her because she could be a comforting mother figure for him. He later advanced to the battle rounds, where his journey on the show ended. But the audition remained the moment many fans associated with his name. After news of his death became public, Reba shared a tribute on Instagram stories. She remembered Dylan as brilliant, kind, and talented, and said he brought a ray of sunshine to The Voice. Her message reflected the connection many viewers saw during his audition, a young singer carrying grief, hope, and talent into one national television moment. But Dylan's story did not stop with a television appearance. In South Carolina, he continued performing and remained active in his community. He was also a co-founder of the Local Voice, a nonprofit connected to supporting women battling breast cancer. After his death, the organization described him as central to its mission and remembered the way his music and kindness brought people together. The Local Voice also noted that Dylan owned Sunny Days RV and campground and worked as a realtor, showing that his life was spread across music, service, business, and local relationships. That community-centered part of his story is why so many tributes have focused not only on his voice, but on the way he made people feel seen. His final public chapter is now being told through confirmed statements, memories from those who worked with him, and the impact he left in South Carolina. This has not become a story of speculation. The public facts are clear. Dylan Carter died after a car accident. His former coach and local community have paid tribute, and the accident details were still being reported through official and law enforcement-linked updates. For now, Dylan Carter is being remembered as a singer whose biggest national moment came from honoring his mother, and as a young man whose work at home continued long after the Voice cameras moved on. Thank you for supporting Starline Daily. As more confirmed information becomes available, the key public question will be whether authorities release any further findings from the crash investigation.